Garage Gang, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're here in the 2019 Ford Fusion Ecoboost, and we're gonna go ahead and take it for a test drive. I actually rented this car since my truck is at the body shop while they have it and they're working on it. But this has been a great car. It is a great comfortable ride and it has plenty of power. So I don't know if you guys remember, in the last video I was making a joke about the Ford Mustang, the new Ford Mustang, that it looks like a Fusion, and it basically does. It's funny that I was actually talking about this car and I actually received this car for the rental purpose. So yeah guys, this is not the Fusion Ecoboost with the twin turbo V6 engine. This is basically the 1.5 liter Ecoboost engine on that's new for Ford. They just released it about a couple of days ago. I mean a couple of months ago. So this engine has around 180 horsepower and 185 foot-pounds of torque, and that is actually plenty power for around town driving. And it accelerates pretty nice. I mean, it's just enough power to get you around the streets, and the fuel economy is amazing. I've been averaging for a week stop and go traffic about 24 miles per gallon. That is pretty nice considering it's a direct injection turbo engine. But the car has plenty of power, and in the highway it's supposed to get up to 28 miles per gallon. On engine dynamics, it has the sport mode, and we have a lot of other settings for traction control, which really enhances the ride. The handling on the other part is amazing. It is superb. We have Michelin pilot tires, which are great. The ride is supple, and we get a really we get kind of a numb feedback from the steering wheel, but it still feels like you still feel the road when you're cornering. Let me go ahead and punch it. So yeah, that's fast. It's going fast. I mean, I'm not gonna say the speed, but the car feels torquey. It's a 4-cylinder, you know. It has that nice rumble, that deep tone. You can hear the little turbo, which is great. I love that sound. I love hearing the turbo. I love hearing the whoosh from the blow-off valve or atmospheric venting, whatever. So in the time I've had this car, I put in about 400 miles. The car was brand new, basically. It had 1,000 miles, and it's felt pretty solid. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the roads here are terrible, and we've gone over a lot of bad roads, and it still feels like solid as rock. I mean, there's no creaks, there's no window rattles, there's nothing. So that's positive. I mean, Ford put a lot of engineering into this car, and they actually tested them out, I think, at the Lowell testing facility, which is a very well-known testing facility for Ford. I think they actually sold it to Chrysler. I'm not sure about that, but the prototype itself, they tested it there. Sorry guys, it is currently raining, but it is a great chance to show off one of the features of the car. It has automatic wipers. You just put that in the top notch, the next notch, and it automatically adjusts for the rain. Over here, going along with the steering wheel, we have simple layout controls for the cruise control. We have the monitor on the left. You can control it right here, all this display modes. And we have the monitor on the right. You can control it with this one. You have the compass, entertainment, and phone settings. And down here we have the phone functions. We have the answer phone, hang up, and the mute button, and all of the volume features of the car. So the steering wheel is actually knobby. It feels great on the hand. It is not leather wrapped. It is actually rubber or whatever material is you use for the steering wheel, but it feels great to the touch. I mean, it feels soft, and the side knobs right here just feel great. The sport extensions, they feel great. Going over to the side, we have a simple layout right here. This is like aluminum material. We have plastic material, and then we have like a plastic soft touch material, which is great. It looks like vinyl. And we have some sort of fabric right here, which also feel great to the touch. All of the automatic window selections and the mirror changing buttons. Right here we have simple layout for the headlights. We have the automatic headlights, and we have the dimming for the interior lights. Over here on the right, almost all Ford cars all come with the start-stop engine feature. The button, so that's pretty standard on most vehicles 2017 and up. And we have here the Sync Connect system, which is basically the updated, the last version. I don't know if I can go here and see the version about this sync. This is actually Sync 3, software version 3.3, and it, as you can see guys, it is pretty responsive. We have nice feedback sound. The audio is great. We have 6 speakers on this car. This is the SE trim, as I said. And we have the climate controls, the phone controls, the apps which you can install. Down here, as I was saying, we have the skip. We have a play button. It's a really simple layout. Volume and tune controls, and the dual zone automatic climate control. Very simple layout. You don't have to take your face or your eyes off the road, which makes it great and a safe car. Down here we have Ford's new version of the shifter knob. It is actually a dial now. It looks like Jaguars or Land Rover's dial. It just doesn't retract back into the console. It is very simple. PRND. We have the sport button. We have the parking brake, and we have the very important and controversial start-stop button shut-off. 2 nice cup holders over here, 2 USB jacks, and we have the cigarette lighter right over there. On the right we have simple layout, similar layout. We have the aluminum and plastic trim, soft touch material, and the seats are actually great. They are very supportive. You have a lot of side bolster, and the backrest is lumbar adjustable, so you have the lumbar support right here, and they are pretty on the soft side. Going over to the back, we carry over the same type of material for the seats, and we have plenty of legroom for people 6 feet or up. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this review of the 2019 Ford Fusion. It was actually a pretty quick review. I have to hand in the car already today. I'm gonna see when my truck is done, but it's a basic overview of what to expect on an SE model 2019 Ford Fusion. They are great cars, reliable cars, so if you're on the market to buy one, I highly recommend you guys to do so. Okay, Garage Gang, take care, and remember to subscribe to Speed to Garage.